Assalamualaikum. For today, our group will present about ionic bonding. So, what is ionic bonding? Ionic bonding is a chemical bond formed when valence electron from two oppositely charged ions, which is negative and positive charge, is transferred between atom that has an octet of electron in its highest occupied energy level. Ions are atoms that have gained one or more electron, known as an ion, which are negatively charged, and atoms that have lost one or more electron, known as cation, which are positively charged. In ionic bonding, more than one electron can be donated or received but to satisfy the octet rule. The charge on the anion and cation correspond to the number of electron donated or received. Ionic bonds require an electron donor, often a metal, and also an electron acceptor, usually a non-metal.
Okay, next is the octet rules, which is the octet rules refer to the tendency of the atom to prefer to have 8 electron which in the valence shell, and the atom will follow the octet rule to have the most stable electron configuration. It happens by form by gaining or losing electron, which has octet of the electron in its highest occupied energy. For the metal element, which is electropositive, it will lose electron and it will become positively charged cation. And for non-metal element, which is electronegative, it will gain electron to form a negatively charged anion. And for octet rule, we ignore the d and f orbital, where we only focus for s and p orbital in the atom utmost energy level.
The example for the formation of lithium fluoride. Lithium has 1 valence electron, while fluorine has 7 valence electron. Okay, the electron configuration for the lithium. Lithium is the third element with a total of 3 electrons. In writing the electron configuration, the lithium for the first 2 electrons will go to the 1s orbital. Since 1s can only hold 2 electrons, the remaining electron will go for the Li and in the 2s orbital. Therefore, the lithium electron configuration will be 1s2 and 2s1. And for the fluorine is the 9th element with a total of 9 electrons. In writing the electron configuration for fluorine, the first 2 electrons will go in the 1s orbital. Since 1s can only hold 2 electrons, the next 2 electrons for fluorine go in the 2s orbital. The remaining 5 electrons will go in the 2p orbital. Therefore, the fluorine electron configuration will be 1s2, 2s2 and 2p5. This transfer form ion which with octet, lithium 1s2, for the fluorine 1s2, 2s2 and 2p6. These resulting ions come together due to the electrostatic attraction of which is an opposite attract and form stable electron shell for lithium fluoride.
Ionic bonding is a transfer of valence electron. It is a type of chemical bonding. A metal ion will become a donor electron, where it will lose their electrons, where the negatively charged ion, which is come from non-metal ion, where it accepts the electron. So from the figures here, we can see that the outer shells of lithium will transfer their electron to the fluorine, and this will give the positively charged ion and negatively charged ion, where metal will lose electron and fluorine will gain electron. This reaction is very important to achieve the stable octet rule by the electron.
So now we are going to talk about the properties of ionic bonding. Property number 1. The structure of ionic bonding are usually found in a 3D structure with a giant ionic crystal lattice. Secondly, they have high melting and boiling point as they are very strong and they are required a lot of energy to break. Thirdly, they are insulated at room temperature. In solid state, they do not conduct electricity, but they do conduct electricity in a molten or aqueous state because the electrons are freely to move and can carry charge. Property number 4. Ionic compounds are soluble in water as ions. They form favorable interactions with water molecules and they release sufficient energy to break away from the lattice.
So I will continue on difference between the ionic bonding and the covalent bonding. So for the ionic bonding, the electrons it will share the electrons. For the covalent, the atoms are electrostatically attracted towards each other. For ionic bonding, it occurs through interactions between cations and the anions, while for the covalent bonding, it occurs through the interactions of natural atoms. Okay, next for the ionic bonding are the strongest types of the chemical bond compared to the covalent bonds that are quite weak. Okay, and the last one is for the ionic bonding, the metallic elements tend to form the ionic, while for the covalent bond, the non-metallic elements tend to form the covalent bond.
In conclusion, I can conclude that ionic bond forms when valence electron from two oppositely charged ion is transferred between atoms that has an octet of electron in its highest energy occupied level. And for the properties, as my friends mentioned before, ionic bond has crystalline bonding structure, high melting and boiling point, insulated at room temperature, but conducted at molten or aqueous state, and finally it is also soluble in water. And finally, ionic bond has the strongest type of chemical bond with its pair of electrons shared between atoms. So that's all for my conclusion. Thank you.